Welcome, travelers. I'm your host, Maverick, and this is my co-host, Eva Dates. Today we'll be
Hello.
doing another review of Season 5 of DanMachi, Episode 11, Folkfinger Hill. Now, is this actually Episode 11?
Yes. No.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So, how was Episode for you?
I liked it.
Me too. A little bit better
I
than
like.
last episode, you'd say?
I don't know. Yes, but okay. No, yeah, it just was. The thing is, you can't just end it like that, bro. Like, I'm getting tired of these cliffhanger endings from shows. Like, I just want to watch it, bro.
It wasn't much of a cliffhanger. It literally was just like, he's in the middle of a fight and it just ends before the fight is finished.
Well, yeah, middle of a fight, bro. Like, this is not the early 2000s. Okay, we got past all of this.
No.
Just let me see my fight.
No. I like, man. If anything, I like for the fight to be a lot longer if I'm really enjoying the show. Come on, don't like blitz right past it.
Don't give me a fight at the end of the episode. Then give me a fight in the middle of the episode if you're gonna cut it off.
I'd rather the fight be cut off. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just me, but I'd rather the fight.
If you're gonna cut it off, if you're gonna cut the fight, I want you to cut the fight after the fight has been going on for half of the episode.
Yeah, maybe I can see that. But let me just get into news and then dive deep into the episode. Alright, first thing, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Anime gets 20th anniversary remaster. Remastered version premieres on TV Tokyo in Japan in April 2025. Hopefully it's not an April Fool's show. Very elaborate early April Fool's show. Alright. And next thing, Bye Bye Earth. Anime's second season debuts in April 2025. I was interested. You might have seen us mention it on one of the seasonal anime videos to do about what anime we plan on watching that season. I checked it out. Still haven't finished it yet, but I'm more inclined to since it's gonna be the second season. More to watch.
Yeah.
Next, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Isekai Memory Games trailer reveals free collaboration. Odd to the Ground and the Millennium Mage Part 1 begins on Friday. Wow, man. You got some content.
It's got you can re-download it.
Yeah. That's a free collab in there now. It's cool. I wonder who they're gonna put in there. Just Freeman or maybe Foreign?
Probably Fern, and
probably just. I feel like Starkers will get stuck again. I feel like.
Who? Stark? No. Stark is definitely in there. There's no way they do it without Stark. There's no way.
Man, Stark. I don't know. I feel like Stark is like the dirty real of their trio, where he's like, okay, we got Freeman, and we got Fern, and then maybe Stark. Maybe Stark.
Maybe Stark.
Okay, next. Behind the scenes, live action One Piece Season 2's Luffy actor Inaki Godoy interviews Ichiro Oda in English sub video.
What world?
Yep, so Inaki, interviews the creator of One Piece, which is pretty cool. Seems has brushed his Japanese up a lot. He started learning it to speak with him. And I'm not sure how well he is. Maybe he's just getting this all like telegraphed to him. But even if that is the case, his pronunciation seems pretty well. Like, even if he really doesn't know all the words by heart, he's saying them pretty accurately. It sounds.
Correctly, yeah.
So it was pretty good. It was pretty cool. They seem to have, to be on friendly terms. I mean, I don't know if I'd say, but it seemed pretty chill with each other. That was nice to see. He made Oda laugh. That was also interesting. Also, Oda. This is the longest I ever heard Oda talk, all in one go. And
I've never heard Oda talk.
Yeah, he might have a deeper voice than you imagine. Compared to how wacky Issa is, it sounds very down to earth, very grounded, just an older guy, pretty chill. Next, Kodansha lists skipping over anime with second season. I think this is like a, what do they call it? Shoujo? Or is it Josei? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is just a basically kind of. I'm not even sure if it's romance. Like, I'm just mentioning this manga getting another season because I read a bit of it. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I have news for today. And then
that's all I have news for today.
I don't know. My words are getting jumbled. But you know what's not getting jumbled? This review of DanMachi Season 5, Episode 11, Fourfinger Hill. Alright.
Amazing segue, but it was a lie.
Yeah, we were gonna be jumping all over this episode. First thing, I'll let you start actually.
Well, that's fucked up.
This has just
so we start the episode.
It's just a competition who can remember the episode better.
That's like I watched it when it came out. This is so unfair. So we start the episode with Lily, and Lily posted over a table like a commander, sort of being the strategist of the entire thing. She's helping she's talking about what formation they did, and they did 70% scouts apparently, because they have the numbers advantage, but the Freya Familia has the powers advantage.
Yeah, that's nice. That's like you got spot on. It's exactly 7%. Because it sounds crazy, but like apparently like they need to do that or to win certain information more because the Freya Familia is just that strong.
Yeah. So no one can find them. Lily's marked off like over half of the map until they finally find the Freya Familia, to everyone's surprise, they're literally just all posted in the same spot, ready for war.
Okay,
this is never going to be hide and seek. It was always going to be a war.
Yeah, so I feel like for me and even Deeds, maybe everybody else too. This is why I just expected it to happen. I think I mentioned in the last episode that I thought they were just going to be posted up, like in front of the council, no hiding at all. And it seems like that kind of was the case. It just nobody knew which council they posted up in front of.
Yeah. Like there's absolutely no reason for them to be scared. Like the Freya Familia is literally the strongest guild in Auraria. They have no reason to fear anyone from any opposing guild that isn't like the Loki guild.
Yeah, man. So, at first I thought this strategy was kind of dumb, but then I thought, you know what? If you really think you can beat everybody else, what's the point of spreading your forces in and when they have to come to you? You might as well just make them come to you and just fight everybody all at once. You know, because you always have the disadvantage of if your one god gets kidnapped, gets like their flower taken, then they lose. You might as well just border up because like what else are they gonna do? You know,
the only way for them to get to your god is through you. Yeah. Yeah, there's just absolutely nothing they can do in that situation. I actually kind of felt sorry for the allied powers when they revealed that, there's absolutely nothing they can do.
But on counter, I'm like, is there like a time limit? I was like, because what if they just both like stall each other out? Like, what if they both like, I'm not going to try to fight you, I'm not going to try to, because like, one of them eventually is going to make a move, so, I don't know. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, but once they are found and Lily regains her composure, she decides that they're just gonna go to war. I mean, the Freya Familia kind of set the battlefield up already, so yeah, Lily just had to say, "Yeah, we're going to war." So everyone proceeds to go to war.
Yeah, she splits people up into like different like platoons, like an actual army. Then she has Aisha lead one, and maybe Makoto lead.
She has Cyclops, Aisha, probably Makoto. Yeah, I think there's like, what is it, like 7 groups? Because she she assigns them all to different flanks. And then you have, so it's a bunch of groups, a bunch of people.
Yeah, so I think Spocky is leading one platoon, and then Aisha's leading another, and then Daphne and whoever Boris is I think he's the guy from inside the dungeon who lives like in the safe zone. they're going to be commanding another, platoon. And we also get you also get a quick scene of Hestia and Fire just talking to each other. They're hiding out, basically just like all we can do is just sit and wait for our children to take care of stuff.
Yeah. I wonder where are they?
I mean, probably just some kind of random council.
Yeah, we didn't get to see on the map, but after the war is declared, they go to war. The first group up is, I can't remember his name. You said it before.
Wolf.
No.
Boris.
I'm pretty sure it was his group. Like the first group that was really shown.
Yeah. It was the dude with the eye patch. Yeah, that was his group. They have these magic swords made by Wealth, and they fire the magic swords at the opposing army, the Freya Familia. That kind of wipes them out. They all end up on the ground. But then you have Heath, OP healing magic heals them all at once, and then they try to take her out because she's a healer, but turns out she has another type of magic, which is all a healing spell, which heals her even if she doesn't do anything. Like they literally set her on fire with the magic swords. Flesh burns off, even her clothes, and then she just heals automatically. And she can also fight too, which is.
She is a boxer. She is a warrior. She's a healer warrior.
Yeah, at first I thought she has kind of a guard was going to show up to protect her, but no, she was like, they were like, yeah, she doesn't need protection. She's good.
Yeah, no. She absolutely bucks like all three of them. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and then she started like doing a heel turn. I was like, oh, I did not know you were just crazy before.
It was like I already didn't like her, so it was a cool moment for her before I got back to not liking her.
Yeah, she's just completely went like full zealot on them. And then we get to
after that. It's just more war. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's just a bunch of fighting.
Yeah, I mean we can talk about the next big fight.
I think after that it's Hogany and
Cyclops.
Cyclops, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Hogany. Then we found out you can go ahead.
Hogany joins the battlefield and he has stage fright, kinda. He's shot in front of big groups of people and he starts overthinking it because he's thinking about how many people are watching at home and people are just on the battlefield with him. So Hogany actually reveals that he has a different magic that he uses when too many people are around, I guess, that makes him turn into the person that he's trying to portray.
Yeah.
So instead of him like being what is it? I can't remember the name of it.
Shy?
I keep forgetting the name of it.
Shy?
No.
The name of what?
Instead of being like a fake, edgy
Chinibia
kid. Yeah, Chinibia, he actually becomes one.
Yeah.
He's actually just like a monster.
I mean, I think when he was fighting Bell, cool. When he was training Bell, he is a strong guy, like most of the time. But
he's very strong. He
really was just shy in front of a large crowd, and he wasn't even trying to buff himself. All he was doing, because they say the thing that stands out most is that his personality changes, and he basically becomes more assertive, more aggressive in fighting. I'm not sure. Do you think it's also a power up too? Like he actually gets stronger, or is it just a personality change? You think?
I think it's just a personality change.
I don't know which one. Which one would be cooler? If it's, I don't know, it being just a personality change or it's actually increasing strength. I think it does both.
Honestly, I think it's cooler as a personality change, because if he's already just that strong, then bro,
it just literally just a mental buff.
Yeah.
Which actually wouldn't, I could see that actually being in a game, if you had some kind of like mental stat or something like that. Yeah, I could see that actually being actually pretty cool thing to have. I know. It'll probably give you some kind of resistance to curses. I'm probably thinking too much about it, but their fight is pretty cool. They go back and forth. How
Yeah.
how can
What
Cyclops?
Cyclops is getting pieced up. I think we could have expected this.
Yeah.
Um, she isn't losing per se. Like she isn't
No, she
winning the
wait.
fight,
What are you
but
talking
she's
about?
pretty even.
She loses the fight.
They go even.
Yeah, but
Do
then
they not?
she loses the fight. No. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of skip ahead, but yeah, she does end up. I mean, it's a pretty close fight. I mean, she scratches him. No, not scratch. She like cuts his shoulder,
She
and
cuts him. She cuts him.
and he cuts her entire like torso. And not out. She's like he leaves like a large gash, and she falls down. So he definitely won that fight. Meanwhile, Wolf is fighting Alan. Yo, man, his Alan. It's such an out of place name for such an edgy character. Yeah. They fight,
I don't think we see anything besides like the initial start of their fight. We don't even see the
yeah,
ending.
yeah,
I don't care because I don't care about Alan. So like, and Wealth is boring. So like, it's a very fight.
he's that
Like,
guy. But anyway, yeah, Alan and Wolf, they're pretty even so far in the fight. I mean, even and stuff like Alan's like faster and probably stronger, but Wolf has a pretty cool sword. like Alan like tries to break the sword and he's like, "Wait, why can't I break it?" And he's like, and Wolf is like, "Oh, I made this. It's just a regular magic sword. You must not be that tough then if you can't break it." We all know this is like the Infinity Plus sword he made last season. That is like the only magic sword that doesn't break no matter how many times you use it.
I did not know that. I don't remember all the intricate little details of the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good thing I just have that. That's like my special talent. Like that's my secret. I'm always thinking about these shows. Then Bill is trying Bill all throughout this episode, Bill's been sneaking into the Freya Familia's territory because they have a strategy where Bill will use his Argonaut skill to charge up his strength enough to where he can land a devastating attack on Arthur in hopes that it will defeat him in one shot. Crazy plan. I'm not sure why I thought this worked. Stupid, actually.
Honestly, I would respect it because the Bales are kind of like OP.
I mean, yeah.
It's just Otaro is more OP.
Yeah. I mean, I think if Bell was able to catch him off guard, I think he would have. I think it would have done something. It would definitely have done something. But it's like we'll see just this scene we're getting to right now. Van, the prom is what they call the like Hobbit people in this show, shows up. And he's like, he's like, nobody told him to do it. He just showed up to fight Bill. And he was able to notice that Bill was there because he was making so much noise because the invisibility of the cloak that he's using doesn't hide sound. So I'm figuring that the strongest adventurer in Auralia is going to notice Bill sneak up on him if he's like, because his sound is in disguise. They get into a fight, and Bill like I literally start thinking of the meme where Bill's fighting Van, then he realizes like this man is so trash, and just beats him in like two moves.
Van, oh man, he got did dirty. He actually got did dirty. So, if I'm not mistaken, Bale blocked an attack from Van, and as Van went for another attack, Bale just countered with a punch to the gut, and he did a fireball out of it.
Yeah, exactly. That's how that happened. And it was so sad that Bale was like, "Man, I used to be so intimidated about you, and now you're too slow." Like literally says that last part. You're too slow. It's like something like that.
Bro got absolutely worked. He couldn't do anything. He was done. He was very weak.
He says, I remember being terrified of your strength, but now you move too slow for me. Literally protecting his powers. He's like, I was weaker than you like a couple days ago, but not anymore. It's like,
so after that, Otaro comes because they made a racket, kinda. Yeah, kinda. After Otaro comes, he challenges Bell to use his strongest attack. I'm pretty sure because he knew Bell was charging the bells. So like, he just told Bell to hit me with your best shot, essentially. And like it sounded like he would just tank it, but no, he just gave him because Otaro has two swords, so Otaro gave him one of his
3
swords,
swords.
and he has three.
Yeah, you remember, like both of the swords got destroyed in the clash, and then he pulled out another sword, another
Oh,
sword.
he did. He has one on his back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot.
another cooler sword.
Yeah. So, yeah, they trade blows. Bell uses the Argonaut bells because that's what he's been charging up. He stalls enough time for him to charge all the way because he's been charging it all the way
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And he uses it.
I think what Altar meant is I'll let you offer one. I'll let you have one shot. Is that he just meant he wouldn't stop Bell from using his like move that he was playing. He just wouldn't stop him. He wouldn't like try to stop or anything. He'd just take it, but he wouldn't just let him hit though. You know.
Yeah. So Bell uses Argonaut Bell. He actually charges the sword that Otaro gave him with fire, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then he used the sword, to which it changed absolutely nothing. He got absolutely no diff.
He got
Otaro blocked it. Otaro blocked it. Bell took a lot of damage, and Otaro took absolutely none.
Yeah, he got sent to all his. He lost his armor immediately. Now I'm thinking about it. It's crazy. This man cannot keep his armor on him for nothing. Like he loses that armor is like the first thing to go every single time. It's like the designer is like, man, this armor is practical, but like I don't like drawing it. It's
like, but. Yeah, that's like pretty much how it ends with everyone watching as Bell just got fucking mollywopped, and Otaro pulls out his new sword, his third sword.
I mean, there's also a few things else in there. It's like they have this strategy where they literally launch magic swords into the fight. They use them as arrows and as like restocking the people on the ground. And I also see I think Ashby. I finally remember her name.
Yeah, Ashby. Oh yeah, Ashby is joining.
Yeah,
probably.
I'm like, isn't that against the rules? It's like,
that is definitely against the rules.
Yeah, I was expecting Ryu to come too, because of the prophecy. Now I'm thinking about it, because they say like a wind will blow in. I'm like, isn't Ryu called a gale wind or something or another? Am I making that up?
Yeah, Ryu is called the gale wind actually.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually know most of the prophecy now. I think because like they mentioned a boar, and Altar is the boar. I think he's like half pig man or something. He's like a pig man. I think.
I don't know what I thought he was like a bear. Like the ears just look bearish to me.
No, I think he's actually like part boar. But yeah, that's pretty much in the episode, right? Like the final part. Yeah, the final part is just everybody like the fight's still going on. Yeah, and Otaro is basically just saying, "Hey." I mean, also Otaro is also clobbering Bell this whole time. I mean, if you watch the episode, you've seen it. So he's telling Bell, he's already like beating Bell up, while also saying, "Yo, get up, tell, show me why she picked you over me." You know.
I lost my train of thought. Yeah, this is not a good episode for Bell. Bell had like 15. Bell had 2 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
Of those 2 minutes, he beat one weak person and then got absolutely dogged.
Hey, yo, Van is not weak. He's probably pretty strong.
Yeah, he's weak.
He's probably like
he's a weak. What did he do this episode?
Also, I keep on forgetting how strong Bell is now, because I'm like thinking like is that really the best move? They don't got anybody like colder than Bill now. Like, is he really the best they got? I'm like, he is level 5. That is pretty high up there in DanMachi. And
Yeah, Bale is like one of the highest level people that's not part of the Freya Familia
or Loki Familia.
or Loki Familia.
Yeah, I can see. I can see that. I don't know. I wish they give us like a kind of a ranking or some kind of like idea of how many of each level they are. That'd be cool. Yeah, I can never tell what anybody's level is because they don't really mention it that often. Like I know,
There's definitely a chart like on the internet somewhere.
Like I know our familiar like Wealth and Mikoto, they're level 4 and they seem to be about average in strength now. But they always seem to be pretty average in strength. Like it never really changes from season to season. It always seem like they're around the same strength as everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they should be they're level 4 now from last season, I think, or level 3. Which one? Which one is it? It doesn't really matter. They're mid-tier. They're literally always mid-tier, no matter what each season. Yeah. And Bell's always.
I still wonder if they're going to have any development as characters. Wolf is boring, but Wolf deserves something to add to his character.
I don't know. Maybe this fight with Alan will do it. Makoto, I don't think is getting any character development. I haven't seen anything, but he's Wolf is fighting like literally like one of the most important members of the Freya Familia right now, so there's a chance, you know.
Alan does nothing.
Yeah,
Alan is a lame, boring, bitch ass character.
That's obvious bias, but I just wanted to mention during the fight between Alan and Wolf. Like Alan, I was wondering, you ever know that scene when like somebody's blocking something? And somebody's like trying to hit them with a bunch of different attacks, and you're wondering why didn't they just hit them in the spot that they aren't blocking with? You know, they're blocking. They aren't blocking. Using something to block with. And I realized that's because he was trying to break the sword itself. He's like, oh, I can just break through the sword, and then he's like, hey, why can't I break through it?
Breaking the sword is probably the easiest way to beating an opponent.
Yeah, but I was wondering if that's just how they're animating it. But I think Wolf literally was just holding the sword in one place, and Alan was just trying to break it by brute force. But yeah, that's all I want to mention. Anyway, the next episode is called Stray Worker Inheritance. Now that sounds like a Deus Machina to me, if I ever heard one. Estrella record inheritance. That sounds like he's going to get Bell's going to get power out of nowhere.
That is a very Bell thing to do.
Yeah, I feel like somebody might give him some kind of. Well, since Ashley's going there, maybe she would give him some kind of item or something. I don't know.
There was supposed to be a banned item, and we don't know what it is yet. So she might give him that. I don't know.
No, they said like, don't. So everything is allowed besides like banned items or something. Like there's like a list of banned items or something like that. There's like multiple items that are banned. But, yeah. Well, that's pretty much the end of the episode. I give it an 8. I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm most strict, but I feel like an 8 out of 10. I feel like before I would give it 9 out of 10, but I'll give this 8 out of 10.
I give it an 8 as well because of it was a lot of fighting. I'll give it that. It was a lot of fighting. Also, the healer, she did go off.
Yeah.
For that little bit.
Okay. Also, I mean, maybe this is just normal for shows nowadays. I was just thinking about. I'm so glad the characters that like in Bell's main party get some time to shine. Like Lily as a strategist, Wealth and Mikoto fighting, even Haruhime using her level spell multiple times this episode. I appreciate that a lot too, because I
think she used it multiple times. I think she just has it so she can do 5 casts.
I think she used it twice. I think they used it to level up once, and then Cyclops tells her.
Oh level
up again. I think she used it twice. I'm not sure if she could do that before. So Nice. I thought we didn't get to see her speak at all. We really just saw her use a spell, but that's good enough. I remember back in the day, it used to be tough for like if you were a side character in a show in anime and you were like the main character's fan, you got no good fights. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
To be fair, like in a shonen, like if you're the main character's friend, you're probably already dead, bro. Like
you probably
you're
part
either
of
dead or you lost your powers in some horrific incident. Y'all had a falling out, and now you're the villain. Like
yeah.
there's
Or
something going on.
most of the time it's like the main character is like a diamond in the rough, and then his friends are just the people who just happen to be around when it's like.
Yeah,
It's like
his friends are normal people, bro, just having to deal with stuff because of him.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then the show goes on. It's like, oh, they can catch up, and yeah, we've seen the story a million times. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the episode. What about you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, I'll see you on the next one, travelers.
Adios.